I was in the industrial park there the other day, and some dude was walking by, and he ended up being parking there, and he just walked up and he walked into the shop, and I was just looking at him, and he left a few minutes later and went back down to the factory where he was working, had his paper under his arm, and he had a roll in his hand, probably a chicken fillet roll or something like that. I'm just looking, I was like, that poor dude is probably doing the exact same thing for fucking years. He goes in, he's just gets his food, goes into his job. Probably not the best paying job by the way he was dressed and whatever else. He didn't look like a corporate guy that would have been making a lot of money, in my opinion. Now I could be wrong on that. He went in, he got his roll, he left. I'm thinking, how many fucking people are just on that fucking treadmill of life, just going through the motions, not actually doing anything, not being aware that they could actually do a lot more than what they're doing. They're just fucking floating along. They're playing the game purely to survive. Don't play the game to survive, play the game to win. You know the story we all hear people saying, oh well, nobody on their deathbed ever says they should have worked more. You know, you hear that. That's a bullshit story that people tell each other. Poor people tell other poor people to justify why they're poor, right? But I bet you lots of people on their fucking deathbed would have said, I wish I could have done more, I could have produced more, I could have achieved more. Nobody on their deathbed would ever say, I'm happy that I didn't do more with my life. So no matter what the fuck your business is, right? If you're in business, right, go out and be in business purely to win. Don't just be there as a spectator. Don't just be there just to participate and go through the motions and get your little shitty wage at the end of the week and then complain about stuff at the end that there's not much money left over. Go out and start again. Do as absolute much as you can to make a difference to yourself, your family and everybody around you, right? And let's say you don't have a business. Let's say you're a stay-at-home man, you have 2 kids or 3 kids and you're fucking on your own, right? Well, play that parenting game to win. Don't play it to survive. Don't just go through the motions, you know? If you're talking to the kids, fucking talk to the kids. Don't talk to them over a Facebook post when you're on the phone and stuff like that. Just, you know, go all in on absolutely everything, and I guarantee you that will affect other areas of your life. Like for me now, I'm playing this shit to win. I'm playing it constantly, and I'll tell you, I'm fucking on the way for winning as well. Every single day I'm up and I'm buying into all these little different things that's going on. I'm trying to beat the sun up every day. I'm getting my training done every day. I'm eating healthy every day. There's no room for any bullshit left in my life at this stage because it's just filled with all good stuff. I'm constantly concentrating on producing, pushing myself higher, going to the next level, trying to do as much as I can for me and my family, to produce as much as I can, to produce as much content for you guys as much as I can, and hopefully help you improve stuff that's going on in your life as well. But definitely, like, it does not take much more effort to play a game to win than it does to play to survive. And who the fuck wants to play to survive? We need to go flat out. You know, as Grant Cardone says, success is your duty, obligation and responsibility. So trust me, I'm telling you now, commit to going all in. All in. Don't worry about, you know, you need to be obsessed or be average. Go all in your business. Don't just go in. Don't shut down after fucking 4 or 5 o'clock in the day. Go all in. Make sure that whatever you are, you're the fucking best that you know. Make sure you're the best in your social circle, you're the best in the area, and keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and eventually you will become the best in the country, the best in the land. Who knows where you'll end up? Just do not sit back, accept average, and play this game fucking to survive, because trust me, one day you'll be like, I should have done more, and by then it may be too late because you won't have the end. So guys, that video that you just watched there was from the 5th of February 2018, which is like 3 years and 3 months ago. And what prompted me to make this video here today, which is the original video and this piece at the end, is a comment that I seen on that video just recently when somebody commented on the video again. And I'm going to just read the comment out to you. It's funny, all the negative comments. Let's just see where this guy is in 1 year with the positive attitude that he has. Even to post a video is hard, so well done. So when I seen that comment, I thought, you know what? Let's review where we're at and let's have a little chat about that. Because when I posted that video, it polarized a lot of people. Some people said it was terrible for saying that about the guy. I didn't feel I was being disrespectful. I was just making an observation. Most people felt fair play, that's the right attitude to have. The reason why we want you, what I want you to take from this video today is, and here's a question for you, is your attitude, is your outlook keeping you where you are? Is it pulling you back? Or is it pushing you forward? Because in a little over 3 years, here's what I've managed to do in the business sense. Still in the same car, still in the same office. One of my businesses made just shy of 1.5 million. and my keyboard is looking a lot fuller than it was back then as well. So the question is it your attitude or your outlook that's helping you get forward, or is it your attitude or your outlook keeping you trapped where you are? I've got my level of determination, I've got my specific outlook, I've got my specific viewpoint. Most people will disagree with it, but I'm not most people. Most people will think it's a bit too out there, it's a bit too harsh of an attitude to have, and you know, most people will not be able to achieve what I've achieved, and I'm only getting started. The real question here, and what's got me really excited, is what's going to be happening when where am I going to be at when I make another video added on to this one in 3 years time. So, you know, we've made 1.5 million. We went from 9 million to almost 13 million on our property business. We've done another few quid here and there on different things, but I would say in the 3 years we've done a little bit shy of 3 million quid's worth of profit, and we've grown our property company substantially as well, you know. So guys, just be very careful where you get your information from. Be very careful about your own mindset as to, you know, who you absorb in, who you let into your mindset, and be very careful as to what your own outlook is, because it's either catapulting you forward or it's holding you exactly where you are. And I suppose that the question to finish off with is, it's been 3 years and 3 months since I made that video. Has your circumstances changed in 3 years and 3 months to the point where you're happy with the level of progress, or do you think you could be getting in your own way? I believe it all starts with mindset. The whole lot, everything is mindset. It goes from mindset first, and after that it filters back. If you're a self-employed business owner and you're struggling to get ahead in business, you'll need some skills. But the first thing we might need to look at is the mindset. If this is something that I can help you out with, go over to my website, joedoyle.ie, go /blog. You'll see the article there that's written purely on mindset. There's a few different resources there. Go and check it out. And if there's anything that I can help you with at any time, please give me a shout. Thank you for being here. See you at the top.